My backlight went out, but you know what? Let's do some scary reaction videos. What's going on, Hood Nation? Nidge here, DFX, doing a dark reaction. Pennywise versus Freddy Krueger, but my boy, Action Rewind. Jesus. Animation Rewind or Rewrite and Rumble. God, I tried fusing the names together. Totally failed. Anyways, before we begin, please watch original full screen tired of a blabber yeah, because Nidge don't shut up. Also, it's cool with the reactions. Please consider supporting like we do. Let's just get started.
Warlord, where are we? And why am I so buff? This must be some kind of dream.
A dream? More like a nightmare. You look like a yaoi hentai video game character. This is definitely a nightmare.
If this is a nightmare,
someone's gonna get raped.
We must be in a nightmare on Elm Street. Get it? Elm Street?
Really, Rewind? Our lives are at stake, and low-end puns are the best that you can do?
You're right. At least those freaks don't know any of our real names.
Hiya, Georgie.
Duh.
No.
He knows my first name. Cue the intro.
Kill the clown!
Yes! Turn it down just a little bit here. Definitely a new little rhythm here you got going on at the beginning. Woohoo!
Fight or flight. Something
all dark in here. I feel bad.
Invoking one of the most relatable emotions all creatures.
I'm gonna get my light fixed, y'all.
Fear.
Fear is what drives these two in doing what they do best. Take Freddy Krueger, the creator of nightmares.
And Pennywise, the clown who keeps
I would say
right
Krueger is going to dominate
Internal fears versus nightmares. One is more grim than the other. Today, we find out which one that is. Today, we rewind Rumble.
Oh, I said we're going to rewind Rumble. I got that wrong. Yeah. Damn, look at
Charles Krueger was essentially born
look at his power
in
level on this strap.
His mother Amanda was a nun who worked at the asylum taking care of the patients. Tragically, she was being abused and raped in the asylum.
Shortly after, Freddy was adopted by Mr. Underwood, an abusive and alcoholic.
That's really sad, his background.
Why can't we ever get a killer who grew up with good morals, great parents, and it just turns out they were screwed from the very beginning? As an adult, Freddy had raised a daughter with his loving wife.
However, behind that peaceful facade was a horrific desire for vengeance for all the abuse and bullying that took place during his childhood. After Freddy went on a massive killing spree, taking the lives of his former bullies, he gained the reputation as the Springwood Slasher. The people of Springwood took matters into their own hands and lit Krueger on fire. While Freddy was burning alive, he was approached by dream demons. The dream demons granted him the ability to enter and kill in dreams, with fear as his power source.
After this incident, Freddy has gained many abilities, but it's extremely important to understand that these powers are restricted in the dream world. In your dreams, he can create time loops as shown in the fourth Nightmare on Elm Street. He can turn invisible, he can manipulate your dreams to his will, he is an expert slasher, and is intangible.
However, his durability and immortality is solely dependent on how feared he is. If people fear him, he can thrive. If not, he will be weakened. Most normal nightmares end with you just waking up. But if
Pennywise, I don't
think is afraid. In the dream world, you'll die in real life. Freddy's favorite way to kill his victims is with his iconic nightmare claw.
Hey, Rewind. How would you like it if I were to refer to you by your first name for our next character? Do you like that idea, Georgie?
Oh,
Me and you both know that whether or not I like that idea will in no way shape your decision.
Hiya, Georgie. You want a balloon?
Alright, Warlord, I've had enough antics today. Let's just move on. What if I told you that Pennywise isn't actually a clown? Well, technically he's a clown, however, Pennywise is just a mere morphed form of what it truly is. This extra-dimensional entity known as it can actually morph into whatever it wants based on the fears of its targets. Pennywise the Dancing Clown is one of the main choices for it, as it's the best way to attract children.
It is part of an obscure race of shape-shifting monsters called by its Gaelic name Glamours.
Man, I think it's a little damn trickster.
Know the true form of it. The final physical form it takes
Turn into a big
is
ass
that of
spider.
an enormous spider, but this is the closest the human mind can comprehend.
The true form of it exists in an interdimensional realm referred to as deadlights, existing outside the physical world. Any living being that sees the deadlights goes insane almost instantly or dies.
Being an interdimensional cosmic being, it was an
Well,
extremely
and he knows your
powerful
fears,
entity.
so
It
fire,
possesses
you're
an insane level of psychic power. It can steal people's
You'll
souls
know
and
Freddy's
trap them
afraid of
within the
fire.
deadlights. In addition
That is
to
his
its
fear.
immense psychic power,
Because obviously
it
that's how
is
he
capable
died.
of controlling the mind and actions of a person.
It can transform into any form it pleases, whether it be taking the form of someone you know like a parent, or taking the form of an animal you hate, such as flying leeches. It often uses this power to take the form of what the victim fears most.
To further branch on these transformations, its transformations
He'll turn to a Charmander.
include forms that may not be physically possible to exist in reality. This ability is not restricted by space or uniformity, as it can appear in multiple places.
To be fair, he was taken out by a bunch of children.
It is not a true physical entity, so it cannot be killed or harmed by any conventional means. The only known way to harm Pennywise is to perform the ritual of Chud, which involves two multiversal beings lending their psychic power to the person performing it. So if they don't want to help you, or if you aren't a multiversal reality warper yourself, you are likely going to be in a world of hurt.
Well,
and now,
is Freddy
let's
considered
get
that?
ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth,
SSJ
and
Ultimate
remember,
Goku.
there is no prep time. Let the battle begin.
Oh. Like I say, by the way, if a commercial pops up, y'all, I ain't gonna skip it on my end. I ain't trying to put pressure, y'all. I'm trying to set a good example. I want my boys to get paid, so. US Steam sale. Ooh. I suppose today they got a bunch of horror stuff. A little bit too dark in here. Well, that's the best I can do for now. After this, though, I'm gonna go get some more light. Oh, this whole episode's gonna be dark too, yo. I like this music. I'm feeling it.
Don't dare let her tremble for the witcher. Heart is cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but
Night night. Keep your booty hole tight. No. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh man, did he get ganked in his own dreams? They're gonna be fighting over his soul. The victor's gonna take him, I bet. Yeah, I got a dream. I got lit up in my dream last night. Got blasted. Not the best way, but it happens. Oh my! Oh! Uh-oh. Freddy's like, that's my soul, bitch. They're fighting over him, you know what I mean? Ah! Damn. But I don't want to turn around. Or up in the ceiling, a spider usually goes...
Surprise, bitch!
Nice. Oh, he asked me to be Freddy. That's right, and I didn't get the roll in time because he communicated me on a bad note. Like he didn't communicate me directly, but like I wanted to be and be like surprise, ha 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 ha. You know, like I could totally do Freddy. My brother does it even better. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't do Freddy in this. So this guy doesn't sound bad though. I think he's doing all right.
What the fuck is that thing still doing here?
He almost kind of sounds like Vegeta.
You shouldn't have done that.
Ew.
All right. Who the hell are you?
Oh, who? Little old me? I'm Pennywise the dancing clown. And you, my Springwood slasher, have made quite the mistake.
Mistake? You're the one who made the mistake, you ugly fuck!
And here I thought clowns were supposed to be the ones that were funny. I should bring you to my circus.
Okay, here we go, man. Throwing it down, everybody. This is so like slow and creepy. I like the vibe though, dude. It's different. It's not just.
And to make you my greatest freak show.
Whoa!
What do you say?
The laughing stock. They brought him back to his childhood. He just walked through it. He's like, I don't give a shit. That's right. It ain't his fear because he don't care. He took his anger out on all the descendants.
Guess that kid will wait. I've got a clown to cook.
Medium rare, please. I can't stand my meals well done.
Clowns to cook, you know. He forgot the. He gotta get the laugh in there. Oh.
Who's laughing now, bitch?
Whoa!
Even a demon has something to feel.
Oh! Maybe it's kind of. Okay.
I am fear.
It's the prime time.
Tell me, friend, how
I like this clown.
when they found you, they trapped you because of what you'd done to their poor sons and daughters. Oh,
Aw, that's a sad music.
They smelled the smoke and realized there was no escaping the flames.
You tell
Damn.
me. I think I got a pretty nice makeover.
Ah, yes, such a beautiful face even a mother wouldn't look at. Then again, all it would do is remind Amanda of what her son done to those poor, innocent children.
Yeah, he definitely knows everything. But let's see how that works on Freddy. I don't think fear works on Freddy. Except fire. Ah!
Ah, yes.
We gotta knock Penny
Without a
out,
second
you know?
chance. I'm here to take that away. If you are fear, then I'm here to feed.
Hmm.
Eat this, you fuck!
Freddy ain't having none of that.
Now, where is that
I'm
little
like,
shit?
sticky fingers!
I think it's about time we wake up, don't you?
Oh. Is that the kid, or is that himself when he was younger?
Feels great to be back. Let's finish this clown.
Whoa! What's up, Jace?
Oh, well, that's bullshit. Great to see you again. How's my...
Oh. Oh. He'll be alright though, but still. Is that it? Oh, that was a jump scare right there. I just turned. Damn, Pennywise would win? A maniac.
Pennywise wins. We live in a society.
Wrong meme, wrong clown.
Pennywise wins, and I'm loving it.
Again, wrong meme, wrong clown.
Pennywise wins. Racism is no more.
Are you even trying at this point? The viewers want a post-analysis, not a YouTube Red Star trying to be relatable cringe compilation.
Okay, in all seriousness, while these two killers have similar MOs, they are very different beings. Freddy, for all of his powers and tough talk, he is merely a mere reverent. A vengeful human spirit that persists even after his physical body has died.
On the other hand, Pennywise is a cosmic-level malevolent entity that predates humanity. Freddy has been around for decades. Pennywise has existed for millennia.
But some of you might say that Freddy, being a psychopath, would give him immunity to Pennywise finding and exposing his fears.
Well, for anyone who has paid attention to the canonical Pennywise straight from the book, the Patrick Bully in the book seems to be an actual psychopath, whereas the main guy is more of a sociopath.
Patrick had a tiny unsettlement for leeches. Pennywise took that unsettlement and turned it into something more. Sent a swarm of flying leeches after Patrick.
So what is
face became melty since
Freddy's
it wasn't really
weakness?
a humanoid
That's
fear.
gotta be fire.
He
then
couldn't turn anything like he did before because there weren't any fears like that. But even with that, Pennywise still had the kill.
Krueger has the demons to protect him from any fears until he goes into the real world. Then at best he becomes a psychopath, which is enough for Pennywise to build even tiny fears from. Freddy has a ton of imagination, which helps against Pennywise, and a very endurable mind. But without complete fearlessness, plus the mind abilities from the Celestial, you know, that ritual of Chud plus the Shining.
But the children took out Penny, that's why I feel like a feat. He was that strong.
Plane, good luck taking him. His physical form survived the crash of a meteor he rode to Earth from light years just to taste fresh fears on Earth. And the worst happens when he needs a nap.
As for keeping Freddy down, it can manipulate full cities with ease. This dude has killed thousands, killed and ate the first pioneer settlers in Derry, killed many adults, set off an explosion that killed over 100 children, etc. Freddy's body count ain't got nothing to Pennywise. We are literally dealing with a being who can kill the turtle that vomit up the universe.
Making the winner of this Rumble, Krusty the Clown.
Hey, for the last time, wrong clown!
On the next episode of
Hi kids, Krusty the Clown.
Spyro, huh? Or is it the Black Dragon?
That Spyro vs. Toothless is the next main course episode of Rewind Rumble, which is planned for the end of November. There will be smaller appetizer Rewind Rumble episodes along the way in between, which will upload roughly once every 1 or 2 weeks. We really hope you enjoyed this episode. I'd love to give a huge thanks to our animator, Ozato. I'd also like to thank the voice actors for this episode. Cal's Kingdom playing Freddy Krueger, and BTL Video Productions playing Pennywise. I'd also like to thank our co-host, BTL Video Productions. And if you want to see some more Pennywise vs. Freddy action, check out this amazing rap battle on the Freshie Canali YouTube channel. You can watch that by clicking the card on the top right.
This is Ultra Instinct music?
Below. I'm Animation Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.
Time to end this. I cannot miss in this ultimate battle.
Nice. That's funny. So yeah, I missed my opportunity to be Freddy. I think the guy did a pretty good job though, you know. I feel like his voice is alright, you know. It got the job done and everything. And the research, because I was thinking like, oh well, you know, the kid's taking out Penny, like no problem in my head. But yeah, they're right. You gotta know like that super Chinese black magic to like seal him away for good, and that makes sense. Freddy, there's ways to take care of him too, but any mere mortal, I shouldn't say mere, but you know what I mean, like you don't gotta go like super crazy whatever to get rid of him. So you just obviously you gotta fight him in his own right. But yeah, clearly the fire would be the expose. And yeah, the thing what I've learned though about when the Wake World, what Freddy specializes in though, is that he will find ways to knock you out. I mean, I'm going off of memory. Y'all can totally debunk me at any moment. Say Nidge, you're thinking of something else. Like he has like the like knockout, like anesthesia, right? Or like needles with like drugs or alcohol. Like he'll deliberately OD you or whatever it takes to knock you out. Like he's kind of done that before, if I'm not mistaken. And eventually, to me, what I've known Freddy does too, if he's not going to win a Wake battle, he disappears until you fall asleep. I don't know if Penny sleeps. See, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. It doesn't mean I agree or disagree with the outcome. I agree with, you know, a lot of their arguments to it. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know if Penny sleeps. I don't think he does. Maybe he sleeps during the day. I don't know. Anyway, someone's going to have to like totally jump in on this and let me know. Ooh, excuse me. Anyways, y'all, thanks for joining me here. I'm going to go get some lights actually right now, so I'm going to be gone for a while. And then I'm going to start live streaming. So if you guys want to join Hood Nation and everything, a chance to do so, it's going to be like over here. Of course, you know, got some puddle salon, just to get your feet wet. If I ain't a cup of tea, I'll go find it. It's out there. Believe it. This is Nidge from DFX. Isn't that crazy? The lights went out on Halloween. I'm out.